This is Joe Calloway, about to drop knowledge like a mad professor, coming to you from Black Forge Coffee House in A-Town for another episode of Ask Prof. Joey C.
Darren Ferguson asks, where do you see your most return on your investment, on multi-units or single-family?
Darren, good question. We buy both single-family properties and multifamily properties. When we're buying the single-family properties, we're buying them for the monthly cash flow, but we're also buying them in areas that we believe will have upside when owner-occupants ultimately want to buy these properties. So when we sell the single families, we'll make a few more bucks on the back end. Multifamilies are great for cash flow. They share walls, share roofs, share furnaces in some case. You have an easier time managing the property on a multifamily. But when you go to sell that property, you are going to be selling it to someone who is interested in the cash flow, not interested in living in the property. So they'll be valuing it based on a capitalization rate, and they'll only pay you so much for the property based on its cash flow. Whereas the homeowner or the owner occupant buying a single family may be paying a premium because they want to live in that area. So to summarize this, single families, good cash flow, great exit strategy if you're buying them in the right areas. Multifamilies, great cash flow and long-term stability, but when you want to sell them, they're going to be sold to another investor, which could mean there's not as much premium at the end. Ben, should we double down on this? Do 2 questions?
Yes.
Yeah, boy.
Todd Edwards asks, how do you get started if you already have purchased and are living in your primary residence?
Todd, you're already ahead of the game. You already made your first investment in your own home, so you have what a lot of investors don't have, and that's equity in your current house. So first I would try to take that equity by using a home equity loan from a bank, pull it out of your house, and invest it in the next property. If that's not an option and you don't want to do that, the other thing that I see investors do is after they have their first house, they buy another house, move into the second house as they fix that house up and rent their first house. So now you have cash flow from this house and you're preparing your second investment for the next move in the next investment. And then the third thing I'd refer to one of the blog posts we just put out is go old-fashioned. Either raise the money, earn the money, go to the bank and ask for the money, and just go ahead and execute on your second deal. The banks will also be more willing to finance you now because they see you have a track record of paying your other mortgage. So you're a much better credit-worthy customer in their eyes than someone who has no home ownership in their past. Gotta loosen up. Gotta loosen up.
This is really great B-roll.